Hello everyone. Here I have other RCA TV. It's a 50-inch. It's a RLDED TV, and it has a backlight issue. Again, just taking off the back, you can identify the wire that goes to the backlight using your LED tester. It should have about, you can inject 93 volts, and this one the lights weren't working. So I'm going to have to take off the bottom and then flip off the circuit board just like before, so that we can have a look at the LEDs in the back. I also have to remove these speakers and all the other little cables. So let's get this on the road here. So I'm just using my electric screwdriver, just my drill, just taking off all the metal bezels and things like that. Now we have access to the circuit board, and there's a little bit of glue there, so you can just kind of pry it out just using a flathead screwdriver and getting it loose. And then we're gonna have to go around this TV using the star screwdriver to get rid of all the screws, so that we can flip it over and then we can take off the bezel. Here I have it flipped over, and I've already moved those screws so the plastic bezel can easily be removed, and then we can have access to the LCD panel. With that removed, I'm just using some electrical tape to flip over those ribbon cables as well. Just be extra gentle. And at the top, there's a little bit of tape that holds the LCD down, so I'm just using a playing card to go and cutting that glue off. And then using some suction cups from Canadian Tire, I can lift the screen right off the TV. Underneath the TV, we have some white paper, and we also have some more plastic bezels that we need to unscrew, and so that we can get access at those lights. With that, the screws off, we can remove the bezel here. This it's a little bit glued down too as well, so I got that. And now taping the filter papers together, we can remove the filter papers, and then we have access to all the LEDs at the back. So this is what all the LEDs, there's like maybe 100 or so LEDs, and you can see that some of them are discolored underneath the filter, and this one right here is probably a bad one there. So we'll also remove the shiny paper on the top. There are quite a few LEDs here, and there's also these screws that hold the LED strips onto the back. I've removed those, and I'm just using my LED tester to test them. These lights are 3 volts, and when I'm lighting down the strip, if there's any that don't light up, I just put a little X so that I know what ones were bad. There were about 4 bad lights on this, but they're all in series, so if one of the lights doesn't work, then the TV will not turn on there. So we'll be just replacing the bad LEDs, and the other LEDs seem to be okay. One of the reasons for LEDs going bad is just leaving on the TV for long periods of time, or having the brightness too bright. You can see that this LED is clearly damaged, and so I'm just cutting off the top here, and then I'll flatten that out, and then I'll use a replacement LED to put it in the same location there. So I got that all nice and cleaned, and then I'm going to be using some liquid solder, just putting it in there, and then I'll use my heat gun, and so that we can connect our new LED on that location. Putting on the replacement LED, it's about a 3mm by 3mm LED, and having my heat gun at about 350 degrees for about 30 seconds should do it, and then that liquid solder will join to that LED. Then using my LED tester, I can test it out, and you'll do this for all the bad LEDs there on that, and then you'll glue back on the filter. I've reassembled the TV. Just turn it on here, and then we can have a look. The RCA logo's going on, so the backlight is repaired. Now, to prevent this from happening in the future, going into settings and change the picture mode to soft, or below 50%. Usually if it's higher than that, your TV won't last as long. Okay, I hope this has fixed your TV, and I'll see you guys in the next video.